Standard 2, learning environment, relates generally to creating a safe, inclusive, and culturally responsive environment for students with gifts and talents. Here, the educator must attend to both students' academic and social-emotional well-being. In order to better understand the learning environment, it is important to consider the student population itself. Padua Academy is an all-girls Catholic high school. In my classes, all students are native English language speakers, and all but one are considered white or Caucasian. In addition, none of the students have a disability or educational accommodation present on school record. The 5 images pictured here are posters and signs hanging around the classroom. Many of them promote empowerment and a positive, inclusive learning environment. Image 1 is a Rosie the Riveter poster from World War II, which encourages women to take active roles in jobs that are traditionally for men. The meaning is twofold in that it relates to classroom content, and it is still a relevant message in today's world. Image 2 is of 4 female Air Force pilots in World War II. This image is important to again strengthen the notion that women are capable of doing the same jobs as men and have strong roles in society. The first sign in image 3 reads, "Believe you can and you will." This reinforces the idea that students have a self-worth and should believe in themselves. The second sign is a Bible quote that reads, "You believe in us." This reflects the Christian values in the school and reinforces that God is on the student's side as well. Image 4 is a poster that reads, "Dreams are not something to wish for, they are something to work for." This promotes hard work and self-efficacy. Image 5 is a poster that reads, "I am only one, but I am one. I cannot do everything, but I can do something. And I will not let what I cannot do interfere with what I can do." This image also encourages empowerment and self-efficacy and leaves students with a strong message and a can-do attitude. In images 1 through 5, you can see students engaged in a project. Students are comfortable both working individually, in pairs, and in larger groups of 3 or 4. By allowing students to move the desks and choose where to work in the classroom, it allows them to be comfortable in their learning environment. In this way, they can arrange desks or seating to their liking so that they don't necessarily feel confined to their desks and can better communicate with partners. You can also see students happily interacting with one another, showing the development of their peer relationships. In the following video, a student talks about her comfort level for expressing herself in the classroom. Notice that she uses the word sisters to refer to her peers.
I definitely feel comfortable talking and voicing my opinion in class because we're all learning the same thing and no one knows it yet, so it's all new information. We're sisters, so no one really cares because we're kind of not forced, but we have to come to school, so we have to participate to learn. So it's no one really cares. You're just trying to get knowledge.
Analyzing my student population relates to Standard 1 because it helps me to realize their cultural and linguistic differences in order to create an inclusive and responsive environment accordingly. My classroom signs and posters relate to Standard 2 because they reflect the ideas of self-empowerment, self-efficacy, leadership, and positive peer relationships. All of these ideas relate to developing a healthy social and emotional well-being. Having these reminders in the classroom every day supports students' growth in these areas. The images of students working in the classroom relate to Standard 2 because they show an adaptive classroom environment and setting, as well as support social interactions. Allowing students to move the desks and their seats to a more comfortable setup allows them to focus more on completing their work without outside distractions or discomfort. Social interactions are supported in creating a setting that is more conducive to communication and discussion and helps allow peer relationships to grow. Providing students with a comfort level that allows them to speak their minds and ask questions in class relates to Standard 2 because it creates an inclusive and supportive learning environment and helps to develop leadership skills and positive peer relationships. When students feel at ease in expressing themselves, they feel more like a part of the classroom and the learning process and can easily communicate their needs from the teacher and other students. Leadership skills can be developed by allowing students' ability to voice their opinions and share their ideas to grow, so that they may transfer those skills to other areas. Finally, positive peer relationships are able to grow because of the development of students' ability to communicate with one another openly and honestly. In creating this artifact, I was able to confirm the idea that students truly do feel a sense of comfort and support within my classroom. By speaking with them about their feelings on this topic and by analyzing how they work together in the classroom, I have realized how much they really do feel at ease with each other and in communicating their needs to me. This makes me confident that students are able to learn without distractions relating to social and emotional needs regarding self-expression. The fact that they feel so comfortable with one another and with me at such an early stage in the year and in their transition to high school is very reassuring. Because of the minimal diversity amongst students in regards to their language and cultural needs, it is very easy to create an inclusive and culturally responsive environment in the classroom. Because we are all on the same level, students do not have any challenges in their communication with each other or with me. Being united under one faith also allows for students to feel a sense of community within the classroom. Finally, in creating this artifact, I realized that the learning environment can truly make a big difference in students' learning experiences. Knowing that their voices and opinions are respected and valued allows students to focus more on the knowledge they are receiving and less on controlling their social and emotional well-being. When students feel their social and emotional needs are being met, they are better able to learn and develop other skills.